Hey guys, it's me, Mr. 250, and welcome back to Tales of Vesperia. So, we're back here again. Just paused, we haven't slept or anything, and I looked up, the whole thing about this town, you know, having that weird time paradox thing. So, if you don't want to hear it, skip to exactly 1 minute in the video. I'll make sure not to go farther than that. Okay, ready? Leave. Okay, so for the rest of you here, this is going to be a bit of a spoiler. The way it works is that this town is sort of in a time rift, and you are back in time, what's it called? You're sort of in a back in time part of town, and this town doesn't actually exist the way it is right now. It exists in a different form, and we'll see that later in the game. Anyway, back to what we were talking about. Okay, so, spoiler over. If you ever do want to hear that spoiler, just, you know, go back to the beginning of the video. If you don't, then, you know, completely steer clear of it, and, you won't have missed anything important. I'll probably explain it later on in the story when it does make sense. When it's, like, not a spoiler anymore. Okay? Okay. So let's talk to people, because I don't really quite know what we're supposed to be doing right now. I know tomorrow's when we leave, but there might be some important things to talk about. So, Estelle, do you have anything to say? Ah, you do. So, you weren't able to meet Pharaoh after all. But I learned about some very important things. The child of the full moon and the Intellichea. But the only new thing we learned was what those words mean. As for the reason Pharaoh's trying to kill you, it seems we won't know unless we go and ask him directly. But you heard what he was saying. If I go to meet Pharaoh, he'll just wipe me out. It looks like we'll never know the truth then. After all this, it's like I'm being told that I should just give up. No, no way. Maybe. Huh? Maybe what I'm trying so hard to figure out isn't really that important to know after all. What do you mean? If I'd never met you, Yuri, and I just kept living my life in that castle, I would have lived without ever knowing about the child of the full moon, or the Intellichea, or any of that. So maybe I could just go on living without knowing why Pharaoh wants me dead. So you're saying you should just go back to the capital? I think that's definitely an option. If that's what you want to do, then I won't stop you. Yuri. Our contract with you is null and void at this point after all. That's true. It's just, I don't really like hypothetical situations. They're not real life. And I'm not too good at pretending to forget things that I already know. If you can do that, then I don't have any problem with it. But can you really? Then I can't do that either. Either. But I have no idea what I should do in this sort of situation. You want to know the truth, but you don't know what to do. That'd be a good summary of your situation, right? Yes. Gotcha. Wow, we didn't help her at all. Can we talk to her, Pete? Gruff. Okay, I suppose we should try to talk to everyone if we can. I'm pretty sure we'll talk to Judith out here, yep. You're always out walking around, aren't you? Yes, I guess I'm a pretty restless person. That's unexpected. You seem to have some problems staying put yourself. I'm pretty restless myself. That's not so unexpected, I think. Maybe it's the wanderlust coming back for me when I used to fly around in Baul all the time. Yeah, back when you were wearing that weird white armor. Yes. Aren't you going to look for Pharaoh by yourself? Nah. That looks weird. It doesn't have any punctuation after it. It's just, nah. Oh, then where were you planning on going? Only a walk. Oh, I see. Doesn't it seem like we've been meeting this way a lot recently? Yeah, it does. No, must be your imagination. It does seem like they meet that way a lot. Okay, next person. I'm pretty sure she's probably in the inn, but... Oh, no, Raven. Hello, Raven. No, get out of my way, random person. Oh, crap. Hey, old man. You can feel free to go on ahead to Nordopolica. Hey there, youngin'. What do you want to get... What? You want to get rid of me so soon? Wrong. I just wouldn't want you to miss the new moon and your chance to deliver the letter all on our account. Honestly, I could do fine without your concern. Wrong again. If brave Vesperia gets in the way of Altask's work, then we'll be apologizing to the Dawn for an eternity. What? You're too young to bother yourself with such fluff. It's a matter of brave Vesperia's being trustworthy. You see what I mean? We've still got time left until the new moon. We'll be fine. You sure? Anyway, I ain't about to go back through the desert in that cave myself. If I got killed by some monster on the way there, not only would the letter not get delivered, but brave Vesperia certainly wouldn't look very trustworthy to potential clients, would they? In that case, we'd collect your bones and the letter and deliver them as promised. Oh, how kind of... Wait, hey! Anyway, just so long as you won't go blaming me if you don't manage to deliver it on time. No problem. Excellent! No problems whatsoever. Okay. I'm gonna say either Rita or Carol's in here, or possibly both. No? Okay. It appears I was mistaken. Okay, let's go check. I bet they're up on this, this little dockish type of thing. Oh, I see Carol. Hey there, big man. What's up? Looking at the water? We weren't able to find Pharaoh after all. Yeah, our first job as a guild was an egregious failure. I'm gonna assume by the context that means extreme or total, possibly. What do you think? Should we go back to Dongrist? That might be best, but would you be okay with that, Yuri? And what about Estelle? I'd be fine with it. As for Estelle, I'd leave that answer up to her. Alright. This sure is a serene little town. Huh? Oh yeah, it is, isn't it? No guilds and no empire. It's a little strange. Yeah, but I think it's relaxing. Yeah, but even so, I'd prefer Dongrist. That's how everyone is. Everyone prefers the place where they grew up. You too, Yuri? Well, yeah, sure. But if we're going to work together in brave Vesperia, we'll have to decide on a single place for our home base. We could always make someplace new, you know. Someplace new? Yeah, you know, everyone thinks of Dongrist as a Union City, but it's really Altas City. It could be like that. Brave Vesperia could make its own city. Brave Vesperia's own city. Yeah, I like that idea. Well, either way, we've got a lot of jobs as a guild ahead of us before we can be thinking about things like that. Yeah. Now that you mention it, Nordopolica is Palestrale City, isn't it? Yeah, if you think of it that way, Nordopolica is more of a guild city than Dongrist even. Yeah, and Bellius rules the city too. Nordopolica. Leader of a city, Duce of a guild. I wonder what sort of person Bellius is. Good question. And there's no answer currently. And I expect Rita's up here? Are you up here, Rita? In the house, possibly? Can we even go in the house? I don't know. In the sage's residence? Oh, here she is. I have nothing left to say to you. Sounds. You're not gonna follow him? What's the point? He's not gonna talk to me. So this was a complete waste of time? Well, I wouldn't go that far. Apatheia? When the air crane went berserk, Jaeger, was carrying this box. This box is what messed up my magic. You think the Apatheia is what's causing the air crane to go out of control? Judging from the evidence, it could be a valid hypothesis. So when the Blastian Heliord was going out of control, you think there was an Apatheia nearby? And the air crane Kievmok too. There may have been. Otherwise, maybe the Apatheia has been damaging the whole world's air crane little by little. And a large distortion just happened to appear then. I see. It's really nothing more than a guess, but it could be right. You don't sound very sure of yourself. In science, you continually make hypotheses, then test them, and you get closer and closer to the truth. And that's how it is. Well, okay, maybe I can do something with this after all. What are you going to do now? The next step after oh gosh, I can't talk. The next step after a hypothesis is testing it. You don't know the scientific method? Yuri, I'm slightly ashamed of you. You seemed like a smart person a little while ago. Ooh, strange mark. What was that, actually? Crest that shortens the time a mage is immobile after casting a spell. You know how useful that would be? I'm going to give that to Estelle so she can cast spells. There's a really old key. It doesn't look like it would open. Kick it down. I want to see what's in there. No, not now. I'll lose my concentration. Well, fine. Okay, so we've talked to everyone. And I think we're good to go to sleep so that we can advance forward in our progress. And, I like this town, though. Isn't it so nice? Like, look at all of the leafy vines and the wood and the plants and the more plants and the awesomeness. Okay. To sleep time, I say. To sleep time. I think we have to talk to the lady and then she'll let us go to sleep. How about resting after a hard day's work? Would you like to stay for 50 gold a night? Goodness gracious, we're getting such a deal. 50 gold? Yes. 50 gold is amazing. Please come again. We look forward to serving you next time. Why, thank you. Let us exit, as true warriors shall.
Glad you could make it.
Sorry to keep you waiting. You'll be heading back too, right?
Yes. Thanks to your help, we've recovered our strength. We were thinking we'd cross the desert with you all. That is, if you don't mind.
Just make sure you don't go wandering off.
How about us? What's our plan after this?
I'm headed for the Air Crane and the Wiesen of Kados. But I am curious about the Entelikeia, too.
I have the honored task of delivering this letter here to Bellius.
I'd like to meet Bellius once myself. I mean, seriously, the Duce. I want to see just what kind of person the leader of the only guild to rival Altosk really is.
It's Nordopolica for me, too. I'm gonna see what Flynn has to say about those knights in Mantake.
Sorry, I accidentally knocked something over.
That's assuming he's still in Nordopolica, of course.
I want to know why the Entelikeia hate the child of the full moon. Which means I have to meet Pharaoh.
But there's gotta be another way that doesn't involve Pharaoh.
Right. Besides, walking around in the desert just looking for him wouldn't be easy.
Why don't we all head for Nordopolica then? You're only looking to find out the reason you were attacked by the Entelekea, correct?
Yes?
I imagine Belius could tell you if you met with her.
Why? Because of the connection between the Entelekea and the Colosseum?
I do remember Jaeger mumbling something about the Entelekea of Nordopolica.
If we can believe anything he told us.
Well, we'll pass through the Wiesent of Kados on the way to see Belius. Good enough?
True enough. All right then, Nordopolica it is.
Right. First, let's get back to Mantake.
Back through the lovely desert.
Did Belius only meet with people on the night of the new moon?
Yeah, we'll have to get a move on if we're going to see her. I'll kick myself if we miss the new moon and have to wait another month.
Reunited with everyone. Ooh, another skit, which we will promptly listen to.
Jormungand and Mantake are totally different. It's much cooler here. Maybe it's the ocean.
But it seems boring. I wonder what the folks here do for fun.
I kind of like it. This kind of calm, quiet village suits me. I can't stand loud people.
Oh, that's gotta hurt, old man.
She was talking about the town, not about me.
Maybe.
Do you really hate me that much?
Okay, I did want to do something once everyone was here. So, first off, I wanted to give... what was it? I wanted to give Estelle, instead of the holy symbol that she has, the strange mark. So she'll be able to cast a spell and then immediately get moving, or at least move a lot faster than before. Okay, so we left that peaceful town, and I think, aren't we heading back into the desert? Hold on, let me make sure there's nothing left here before we exit. Crap.
Let's work together!
Die. Wait, have I? Yeah, I've logged you, and I've logged you. So no logging.
Take this!
I really don't like these guys. First off, they paralyze you a lot. And then just to be a little bit more annoying, they do that one attack where they shoot all those needles out of their head. And it's really damaging. Well, it's not really damaging, it just constantly breaks what you're doing. Okay, we have a place over here. And a shore. I'm trying to think, is there anything else for us over here? I think this is an area we go to later in the game. If I'm not mistaken, let me... Crap.
Get ready. I'm taking you down.
Die! I still find that funny from last episode. How did you get here? We walked.
We're done.
You know, with our feet. Dude. It wasn't that hard. Okay, let's see. Oh, the days just fly by.
Wow, the days just fly by.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Oh, I've just been thinking about how strong we've grown without even realizing it.
That's because we have terrible luck.
What does getting stronger have to do with having bad luck?
We keep running into one mess after another. The Empire, the guilds, everybody hates us. So all this bad luck made us fight, and so we got stronger.
Is that really luck?
It's all right, Carol. As we travel, the winds of luck are little by little turning in our favor.
Exactly. Luck just flies by too, like the wind.
Yuri, you're kind of missing the point.
Okay, there's some boulders over here. So yes, we can't enter this area yet. It's for later on in the game. I now know this. I knew this, I guess, before. No, crap. Ah. Here, I'm just going to cut to when we're back by the town and we're about to enter the desert, so you guys don't have to watch all this, so I'll be back in a sec. Oh, we have another skit, which if I can get away from this guy, we'll listen to.
Can a clear CL crystal really be used to make a barrier?
If they could, and we had enough, we'd be able to make as many barriers as we wanted.
Then even areas that suffer frequent monster attacks could be assured safety.
Yeah, but if it were possible, wouldn't something like that have happened by now?
Maybe it's best not to get our hopes up about it then.
Ever the realist, I see.
All I'm doing is speculating on the most probable outcome.
Actually, I think that's what being a realist means.
Yes, that's what it means. Okay. Well, I guess we're almost over by the town. If we could just avoid monster encounters. Actually, yeah, I guess I won't have to make such a long cut. Just let me take a holy bottle, and we should be plenty fine. I don't know why I didn't decide to do that earlier. Yeah, so that's later on in the game. Totally ignore that we went over there. And let's continue on back into the desert. Lots and lots of fun. Oh, okay. So I think what happened is basically this time we don't have to take the overworld path through the desert, or I mean the other world that we had to take through the desert. You know, where we had to do the cactuses and everything. So we can actually just walk through the desert, which is a lot faster. And we have another skit.
Duke certainly has an air of mystery about him.
I thought he was pretty cold. Would it have killed him to listen to us a little?
Maybe he was caught off guard. He did just kind of show up out of nowhere.
Did one of us say anything rude to him?
Probably you, Rita. Ha! Ow! Hey! No hitting!
I wonder if he's always lived here in Jorgen.
Who knows? I didn't get the feeling he'd been here all that long, though.
Duke is pretty weird, but this whole town is pretty weird too.
We're not in the town.
No kidding.
You're talking about the town as if we're in it. We're not in the town currently. Okay, anyway, let's head back. It's this way. It's definitely a lot faster when you don't have to go the normal way and you don't have to worry about water consumption. I mean, it's absolutely fantastic. Okay. Mantiac, Mantac.
Whew, we're finally here. I've seen enough sand to last me a lifetime.
You're telling me.
Look, there are people outside the town.
Wonder if that means the curfew's been lifted.
Uh-oh. It's the creepy guy with the heart cape.
Easy
and
now.
The heart shirt.
Waste makes waste.
Hurry, hurry, all aboard. Let's all enjoy a nice little tour of the desert, shall we?
But while we're gone, the children!
I promise riches to anyone who can bring me the remains of that giant winged monster. Then your children will be able to live in the lap of luxury.
Please, don't make us go!
Stop your whining. I told you vermin to get aboard.
Get aboard, you vermin! You're so verminish, you need to scramble on board as the vermin you are.
Now get moving this instant.
That's just how we were sent into the desert.
The giant winged monster must be Pharaoh.
Yeah, but what's he want to capture Pharaoh so bad for?
Maybe he likes the feathers. They are kind of neat looking.
Well, what are we gonna do? We can't just stand by and watch, can we?
I'm afraid that idiot isn't gonna listen to anything a princess would say.
Then what should we do?
Carol, come here a sec.
What? Yeah, I could do that. But I'd need tools. Wait, you mean...
Yes, perhaps this will help.
How convenient.
So, it's time to do a little undercover operations, might I say?
You guys better bail me out if this goes bad.
You're gonna do great, Carol. Get out there.
So you did pick that up?
Well, it was just lying there. I thought it might be useful.
Whatever.
Now about all we can do is leave it up to the kid.
What is it with these commoners? They're slower than slugs. Get aboard, damn you!
Sir
Get
Kimura,
aboard, you vermin.
everyone is aboard.
Everyone except yourself.
What? Me?
Those who do their jobs slowly will never learn without punishment.
Sir Kimura, please, I beg of you. I have a wife and daughter.
If you'd like to stay here, I'm sure I could arrange for them to go in your place. Now be gone with you.
Carol, don't worry. That young man is very capable.
Oh, believe me, he's capable enough to do this.
What's going on? Who was it that readied this coach? Fix the blasted coach! I will find out who's responsible for this.
I've got to hand it to the little runt.
You did it.
Completely unseen.
My heart was pounding like a drum.
This won't do anything more than buy us some time, though.
I think it's about all we can do at the moment.
Yeah, Cat and Carol would start crying if we tried to tackle the knights head on.
How about we make ourselves scarce before people start getting too curious?
I suppose we'll be on our way then.
Yeah, I'm sure your kids will be so happy to see you. But there won't always be someone around to save you.
Thank you again for all your help.
Certainly.
Guess we should
All we
lay
did
low
was
at the
lead
inn
you
for a
out and
while.
give you some water. Okay, oh, more skits. This is just a not a skitastrophe, because that would be bad. It's a skitapalooza! A skitapalooza!
Using your power to terrorize people. There's not a soul in the lower quarter that evil. You've gone too far this time, Cumore.
Oh, that was short. Okay, sorry, I was in the middle of yawning. Water. Okay, I think they said we wanted to lay low at the inn, so let's do that. I don't think I need to buy anything, but does he have anything new to sell? Nah, this is the same stuff as earlier. Okay, let's go back. Let's go hang out at the inn. Do we need to stay the night? Oh, you've returned safe from... Welcome back. Looks like they've still got guards watching him. You must be tired. Please enjoy your stay. That Cumore punk is really a lousy guy. I wonder why they're trying to capture Pharaoh. I don't know, but at this rate, they're going to send all of the adults in the town out in the desert. And once the adults are gone, it might be the children's turn next. No, that can't happen. If I just spoke to him as a representative of the Imperial family... Are you forgetting what happened in Heliord? Yeah, Stell, he didn't care that you were the princess at all. So, should we help the townspeople, or should we help ourselves? Rita, don't you want to know what the Antilochea is thinking? If so, you should put this whole business with Cumore out of your mind for the time being. It's a strange feeling to be agreeing with you, but I think we should focus on meeting Belius for now. Even if we captured Cumore, we wouldn't have the authority to try him for his crimes. If we can't do anything about him, we should focus on what we actually can do. If only Flynn were here. Flynn, but where is he? I wish I knew. I'm sorry, Estelle. We don't mean to be ganging up on you. It disgusts me, too, to imagine that jerk snoring all nice and cozy in his bed right now. But... Rita, I understand. Lock up a guy like that, and as soon as he's released, he'll just end up doing the same thing again. Yep. You know what they say. The only cure for stupidity is death. The only cure for stupidity is death. He's standing up. I guess I'll have to play by my own rules. Oh, Yuri's dark side has unleashed once again. Not content with pushing that one guy off the bridge after cutting his back, he will do his own dark bidding. Creepy man sleeps in that stupid heart clothes still.
Cumore.
No! Yuri, it's you! What are you doing here?
I've got a pointy thing.
Someone come quick!
No one's here to save you, fool.
You would cross swords with a noble? Very well. I accept your challenge. No! How could this?
That was easy enough.
You talk too much, Cumore. The time's come for you to make your exit.
Do you have any idea the trouble you're in for even pointing that thing at me?
No!
Wait! I'm not the one to blame. I've just been following orders. I had no choice.
That's why I called them maggots and rubbed dirt in their faces and kicked them a couple times. It was ordered. I was ordered to be evil and rude.
Then don't hate me. Hate whoever gave you your orders.
Wait! How about this? I could use my authority to pardon all of your crimes. A fresh start. I may even be able to have you reinstated as a knight. I have no shortage of money. With enough money, I'm sure I could satisfy your every wish. Go ahead. Tell me what it is you want.
I want you
There's
to
only one
die.
thing I want from you.
And what might that? No, stop! Stay back! Don't come any closer, you beast! I am Cumore, the captain of the Imperial Knights, the man destined to become Commandant!
I have blue hair!
I beg you, spare my life!
The sand! It's falling on me! Lol. I'm just gonna stand here and wait around. No!
Please, no! Not like this! I don't want to go like this!
Suffocating from dirt! How sad!
How many times have you heard those very words?
The dirt! It's still on me! It's dirty! Oh, no! I'm sinking! Help! Help! I didn't even kill him. He brought that upon himself. He, like, fell backwards into the dirt. Or sand, whatever. Well, that was exciting. Uh-oh. Someone witnessed it.
My people have taken control of things here. The residents of this town won't suffer any longer.
That ought to put you one step closer to your next promotion. I'm heading back to the others.
Yuri, we need to talk later.
I know.
I'll be waiting, down at the lake.
How much later? And oh look, we have fireworks. That signifies goodness, right? Yeah, just punch him. Tie him up and punch him in the face. Yeah! We took out the evil ones, and we replaced them with people wearing blue and white armor instead of purple and red. Because purple people are bad.
Yes, this town could ever be this lively.
Yes, it's a great relief to know the people here can live freely again.
I'm still in shock that Flynn actually came.
That was amazing timing.
But Cumore might just cause more pain somewhere else.
I'm thinking Cumore isn't going to be too much of a problem as of recent.
You watch. Flynn will have that guy behind bars in no time. Right, Yuri?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he'll be in behind bars, and no problems whatsoever.
Yuri?
Passed out once again.
Raven, you're gonna catch a cold.
He wore himself out playing with all the children. You'd think he was 12 years old.
Welcome back.
They're still going out there. I can't keep up with them.
I saw you having a good time, though. You're an awesome dancer, Rita.
Anger lines. Bam!
Huh?
Punch to the face.
The old man's asleep already?
That was quick. Yuri?
Just gonna go have a word with Flynn. I'll be back.
Okay. Ugh. Sorry, yawn. Can I go back in? Flynn is by the lake. Oh, great. Okay. Well, we're gonna go talk to Flynn. As soon as I can save, we're gonna save. Because we've gone way over time, but as you've seen, this is a giant cutscene fest, and it's actually quite important. So keeping it together is probably a good idea. Let's go talk to Flynn. And hopefully you'll pardon my extra long episode. Maybe it's even a good thing. Maybe you like extra long episodes, I don't know. Either way, I'll end it as soon as I possibly can.
Why don't you have a seat?
You said we needed to talk?
Tell me, why did you kill Cumore? You know it's not our place to pass sentence on the crimes of others.
Did you not see that I did not kill him? I walked towards him, he slipped. If I had gone down there, I would have died as well. There's no way I could have helped him at that point. I mean, the dirt, you know how allergic I am to it. It's impossible.
He was to be punished in accordance with the laws.
And just what laws do you think would have punished him? The same laws that failed to punish Rigaud? Give me a break.
Yuri, you...
The laws have always been the tools of whoever happens to hold all the chips.
Just saying that doesn't make it right for individuals to judge right from wrong, or for you to operate your own private court of law. If the laws are at fault, then fixing those laws comes first. It's for that very reason that I'm still with the Imperial Knights.
But you can't deny that lives were saved because those bastards were put down. You'd rather tell those people, sorry you had to die today, I promise we'll change things soon.
That's not what I'm saying at all.
They're out there, you know. People so bad, they'll just go on hurting others. What can the average person do but be victimized by people like that? You know it was the same way with our people in the lower quarter.
Even so, Yuri, what you're doing isn't right.
I told you, I'm just scaring people. Scaring isn't a crime.
Do you intend to rain your justice down on all the villains of the world? That's the behavior of a common criminal.
I recognize it for what it is, and I've made my choices. Murder is a crime.
And even knowing that, you intend to dirty your hands.
My hands were not dirtied. I never even touched him, really. Touching him would be the thing that would have made him not die. And I did not intend to dirty my hands in that dirty dirt down there.
Intend to? I already have.
So this is the path you've chosen.
Don't make me repeat myself.
I won't. But it seems you don't yet understand the full weight of your choices.
Face
As a knight,
shot?
I cannot overlook your crimes.
Captain, I finally found you.
What is it?
Our barricade of Nordopolica has been completed. Also, it appears that the hunting blades are on the move. Sir, we must go to Nordopolica quickly. Captain.
Understood.
Sir.
Yuri? I know you better than anyone alive, Yuri. If you insist on walking down the path of a criminal...
Oh, wait! Repeat! Yuri.
So, you heard it all?
I'm sorry.
Are you afraid of me, Estelle? If you are, you can quit right here. Join Flynn and go back to the castle.
I'm not going back.
Hey.
It's true the things you've done are against the law. But I'm confused. It's also true that your actions saved the lives of others.
And a dilemma has been found, has it not? Happy music!
You never know. Someday I might turn my blade on you.
You'd never do something like that without a reason. If you ever end up pointing your sword at me, I'm sure I will have done something to deserve it.
If you're going to go with Flynn, now's your chance. You seem like he was in a hurry.
No. I'm gonna continue on this journey with you. It's what I want. Traveling with you, I know I'll find the right path for myself, too. So what I'm thinking is... here's to the road ahead.
Here's to the road
Thanks.
ahead. Handshake. And sleep time, finally. Which, you might have been able to hear me yawning a few times. I'm getting
I
tired.
haven't sawed logs like that for a good long while.
Yawn, which translates to...
Yeah, it's called oversleeping.
We're ready to hit the road, so get that sleep out of your eyes.
Huh? There are fewer nights than before.
Yeah, Flynn and his crew went back to Nordopolica.
That must mean they were traveling by night.
Was there some emergency they had to deal with?
Maybe they had to take care of the monsters from the Colosseum.
I'll bet Paul Estrale requested the help of the Knights.
We'll have to wait and see. Well, it's just that Flynn said something about a barricade.
Barricade? What could that mean?
Are they out to arrest Bellius for what happened in the Great War?
I can't imagine that Paul Estrale would be outmaneuvered that easily by the Knights.
I get the feeling this is gonna get messy.
Maybe we should think twice about heading back to Nordopolica for now.
But the new moon's almost here. If we miss this chance, who knows when we might meet Bellius again?
That's all well and good. I'm just not in a hurry to get tangled up with that armor-wearing bunch.
Me neither.
We'll just have to be careful, like always. No use panicking about it.
Look at his face. He's
Don't
so
forget,
happy.
I want to take a look at the air crane and Kados.
Don't worry, I haven't forgotten. All right, let's head out.
Well, Yuri's definitely got a point. We need to head out, but I don't like to leave skits hanging, so let's listen to this and then we'll be done.
Things are bound to improve here in Mantake, now that Flynn's liberated the town.
They did allow the ringleader to escape, though.
Humor? Flynn will catch him in no time, right, Yuri?
Oh yeah, sure he will.
Is something wrong? He looked troubled.
Estelle's not her usual perky self either.
That's not true. I'm as happy as you all are that Mantake's been freed.
If you say so.
Okay. So, I'm Mr. 250. Sorry about the super long episode, unless you enjoy that sort of thing. Then, congratulations! And, yeah, so I'll be seeing you next time. I'll be getting off, And hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Bye!